welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here and you don't know who I am, my name is Jodie and I like to create beauty related content here on this channel. So if that is something that you guys are interested in, make sure that you are subscribed and click the bell just so you're notified of every single time that I upload. So you may be thinking, Jodie, you're looking a little bit different. I am. I have had my hair dyed and cut very short. I don't even think you guys will notice, but normally my hair was like quite literally past my boobs and I've had it cut to like my shoulders. A big change, and I've gone like red. Just, I've always wanted to be this colour. Ignore my eyebrows because I'm currently waiting for a new eyebrow stuff to come, because I didn't think about the fact that my eyebrow stuff wouldn't match me anymore when I decided to dye my hair last Friday. So yeah, just thought I'd address that one first. I guess we should just get straight into the video, so let's go. So from the title you can see that today's video is going to be me testing out the new Sample Beauty palette, which I have right here. This is the Blooming Lovely palette. I debated for a few days whether or not to get this. Then I saw someone in Alex's chat, I think it was actually Alex, posted some photos of the palette along with a couple of other people, and then I was like, okay, I need that palette now. So I bought it, and actually if you spend £20 on Beauty Bay at the moment, you get a free gift. I will show you said free gift. It doesn't have to just be like this palette that you buy. You can buy anything up to the value of £20, and you get this gift for free, and I believe the gift is worth like a fair amount. So I open this up. I mean, obviously skip if you don't want to know what the free gift is, but it kind of tells you on Beauty Bay. So you actually get the Sample Beauty Infinity in One Beauty Gel. This comes on the back. I might do a video on this. This comes to do loads of different things. It says it can be a face primer, an eye primer. It can convert loose powders into eyeliner, face paint, body paste, lipstick. It can be used as a clear eyebrow pomade / gel. You can apply it under your eyes before your base products for a tightening effect, and apply the product onto your skin before highlighter to make the highlighter pop even more. So it has like loads of different claims. I'm not quite sure how much this is individually because I've never really looked for it before, but I thought that sounded really interesting, so let me know if you want a video on this and I will do one for you guys. And then you actually get 6 of their single eyeshadows. So a couple of months ago Sample Beauty came out with single eyeshadows. I did not buy them. I was just like, to be honest, do I really need them? Like, no, not necessarily. Like, I have all those kind of shades. But they came free, and at the same time I was very happy about that because I also did want to try them to see if they're any different to ones in their palettes. So like I said, you get 6. You don't get to pick the ones, they just come at random. So you get Romaine, which is a gorgeous green. You get Cardinal, which is a red. You get School Bus, which is a yellow. It's really hard to show you. You get Tutu, which is like a hot pink. I'm just trying to show you. It's really hard because there's like a little bit of plastic reflecting. You get Pansy, which is the blue, and oh my god, look at this blue, guys. Guys, you know me in a blue. And then last but not least, you get Eggplant, which is a dark, like berry purple, which is gorgeous. So you get all of that for free. So if the offer's still on and you want to try some Sample Beauty, it doesn't necessarily have to just be this palette, like I said. Head over to Beauty Bay and get that. So anyway, let's discuss the palette. So I believe the palette is, this palette retails for £21. Like I said, I did get a little bit of money off. I paid £17 for the palette. I think altogether it cost me £20.95 with postage, because I'm like one of the only people that doesn't have free next day delivery on Beauty Bay. So this is the palette in all its glory, and this is the inside. So I really, oh, I just like chopped the bottom half of that palette off to so what I really liked about this palette and what drew me to it wasn't just the blues, believe it or not, but it was the fact that the shimmers in here that aren't just like gold and silver, because I've noticed in Sample Beauty palettes they do that a lot. I do think the layout is a bit odd of this palette though. Like, I wish they kind of put all the blues together and stuff, but that's just me being fussy. So we're going to do what we normally do, guys. If you've never been around here before for one of my testing videos, what I like to do is show you guys the palette, obviously, do some swatches of the shades, do an eye look, and then at the end we review it and we see whether I believe it is worth the money. My opinion is just an amateur's opinion, everybody has their own, but I've kind of got used to what eyeshadow palettes are like by now, so I kind of know, in my opinion, what's good and what isn't. So yeah, if you want to know what my opinion is of this palette, just keep watching and let's go. We're going to go down. So we've got Pollen, it's like a pastel yellow, Flourish and Stem, Posy, which is a blue. So that's the first row, column, those four. The yellow didn't swatch great. I think it's just because it's like a pastel shade. That pink is popping. The green and the blue not too bad. Obviously swatches are not everything, I know that. Next we've got Floret, Oxygen, Anther and Cluster. Oh, that's like a, them reds are gorgeous. It's like a cherry red, that one's like a deep red. And then you've got that gorgeous blue. Oh, this palette could just do like one solid blue look with it. I won't. But check out my Instagram because I probably will do over there because they're just calling to me. So yeah, that is the first two columns. Okay, first shimmer of this palette, we've got Above. Oh, wow. Bouquet, Dripping and Photosynthesis, which is a green. So that is the third row, sorry. Look at that shimmer. That one looks really close to that one. In the pan they don't look similar at all, but swatched I feel like they do. I don't feel like there's much difference in them at all when they're swatched. Row number 4, we've got Soil, Petal, ooh, Sprouting and Bulb. Whoa, that shimmer, these shimmers are stunning. Look at that pink and that green. How am I going to decide what kind of look to do with this? These shimmers are, how do I say it, like putty formula. So if you don't like that squishy kind of formula, you're not going to like the shimmers in this palette. Which I have been known to not like that formula. But I don't do shimmers very often in my looks, so it also doesn't really bother me. We've got Stigma, Hay Fever, everyone seems to be suffering with that this year. We've got Periwinkle and then we've got Water. There is a lot of fallout in these shades. Like, they're super pigmented, but they're going everywhere as I'm dipping my finger in them. So be pre-warned. So that is the 5th row. And that green shade, I will just show you in the pan right now, it has left like a real big dent, and the other ones are also this same formula, but it didn't squash down as quickly as that one did. I don't know if it's the heat. I mean, it doesn't really make a difference. Look how pigmented it is, and it is gorgeous. Could do a right smoky eye with that. But yeah, just sort of let you know. And I'm going to take it back. They are not all that putty formula because I've just put my hand in 2 shimmers in this row that aren't that formula, but the rest are. So Atmosphere is one that isn't a putty formula. Occasion, Respiration isn't, and then Clay is a matte, which I've swatched really dodgy. So that is row number 6. And that gold is gorgeous. I mean, the blue, the purple and the brown are really nice, but that gold, look at it. Look at those shimmers. They are gorgeous. So that is like rows 4 to 6. Okay, and the last row we have Blossom, I don't know how to say it, but it's a gorgeous green. Poppy, which is another red, and Save the Bees, which is a gorgeous yellow. It's not as pastel as the other one, it's like a proper primary yellow. So that's the last row. They're not swatched the best, I'm sorry for that. So that is the entire palette swatched. What I'm going to do is what I normally do. I'm going to go off camera, I'm going to pop P. Louise base on, then we're going to come back and we're going to test out the palette and see what we think. So I will be back shortly. So I have popped on my P. Louise base just in Rumor 2 as per, and I think I'm going to go for like blues and greens and then just add in other colours. So I'm going to pop on the blue first. Okay, to start with, I'm going to take the shade Water and I'm going to put that in the inner corner. Oh wow. Every time they smash their shades, every single time. Gone on effortlessly. Absolutely effortlessly. Can't fault it. Cannot fault it. I'm going to bring that down onto the lid a little bit as well. By the way, I'm taking the Morphe M506 brushes and I'm going to take the shade Hay Fever and I'm going to put this on the outer. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. It's blended together really nicely as well. Again, just going to fill in the gap. Then I'm going to take the shade Drop In and I'm going to just pop that above the blue. I couldn't think then. For the green side, I'm going to take the shade Stem and I'm just going to do exactly the same. This is on a Morphe M321. I actually just bought another one of these brushes in the sale. I already own 2 of them. Just going to go back and intensify all these colours. I'm also going to go off and do the other side, and then I'm going to come back and we'll put a shimmer on. I'm back. I ended up experimenting putting the gold on, so I took Occasion, which is this one here. So I'm going to do the same on this eye, but I just thought I'd show you on camera this time. I did take it on a brush, but let's be honest, it's that formula where you'd probably better off taking your finger. I don't like doing that, so I'm going to take a brush. So I'm just going to like time lapse this little bit. Okay, so I've popped that colour on. What I'm going to do now is go off camera, do the rest of my base. Come back and then we'll finish the eyes off. So it'll be a little while for me, but it'll be like 2 seconds for you. Okay, so I'm back. I have put mascara on, not that you can really tell ever. I think I'm torn between taking the really hot pink or maybe this red for my lower lash line. I think I'm going to take the red. Let's do it. I've chosen like the smallest brush known to man right now. I'm going to attempt to take the blue in above, just on my inner corner a little bit. I don't know if this is going to work or if it's going to ruin it. It's kind of ruined it. I'm just going to do it on both sides anyway now. Okay, so this is the finished eye look. I'm just going to go put lashes on and then I'm going to come back and we'll discuss my thoughts on this palette. Okay, I'm back with lashes on as per. They are S Sultan Cosmetics in the style Tess. I will try and remember to leave a link to their website down below. These are honestly, hand on heart, some of my favourite lashes and I cannot help but wear them literally all the time. Let's discuss this palette. So £21. Do I think this palette is worth the £21 price tag? Yes. Yes, I do. The quality of this eyeshadow palette is insane. I don't know how many eyeshadows you actually get in this. 28 shades for £21. That is less than £1 a shade. Like, that is so good. I would 100% recommend this palette. I'm just putting it out there. There is a little bit of kick up it was quite dusty. Not in a bad way, like it was pigmented dusty, but yeah, this blue shade here that I used had a lot of kick up. The green really didn't, and it was only when I put my brush in it. And I could tell some of the other colours, like this pink, one of the other greens and the reds and things, they had quite a bit of kick up when I put my finger in them to swatch them as well. So as per, I feel like I say this with every palette, if you're someone that doesn't like kick up and all that kind of stuff, you won't like this palette because quite a few of the shades do it. But to be honest, I just think that they tend to be the more pigmented shades, so it swings and roundabouts. The shimmers in this, like I said, so you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shimmers. Personally for me, 6 shimmers out of 28 is a good ratio. I don't know about other people, but I just feel like they've put the right kind of colours in here. I think maybe it could have done with a silver. It doesn't have to have had a silver, and obviously it doesn't, but I feel like you've got like a really nice gold, which is the one that I used. You've got this bronzy kind of one here. It could have done with a silver as well, make it 7 out of 28. But I like the fact that they've added in a couple of coloured shimmers as well. 2 out of them are not the same formula as the rest, which is the blue here and the purple. They are a little bit more like sheer looking in terms of the shimmer, so the pigmentation is still there, but they're not as shimmery as the putty type formula ones. So that is something to bear in mind. They've got more of a sheen to them than they do a shimmer. I like the fact that you've got quite a few variations of colours. So you've got 2 yellows, you've got like a more pastel one and then a deeper one. You've got a few pinks, you've got like a really peachy kind of well, a peach, then you've got a bright pink, and you've got kind of more of a subtly purpley pink. I think this palette could have done with potentially having a purple in it, but it also yeah, I feel like it should have done maybe with 1 purple in. I like the fact that you've got kind of a dark green, kind of more of a lime green, and then you've got like these khakier coloured greens as well. They're gonna create one beautiful green look, I tell you. Altogether, I can't fault this, and I think if you are indecisive about whether to get it or not right now, I would. So that is everything for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my look. Let me know of any other videos you want me to film. Do you want me to film with that Sample Beauty like gel that I got? And yeah, leave me a comment down below, and don't forget to like, also subscribe. We are so close to 450 subscribers now. By the time I'm filming this, we are 5 away, but by the time that this goes up and things, I might have hit it. But yeah, make sure that you are subscribed, because at 500 there will be a giveaway, so you want to stick around for that, guys. Anyway, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.